Yo, everyone, welcome back to the channel. For today's video, I thought I'd make a fun one. We're going to make the best English team in FC26 using the cards at Ultimate Team off the start. So let's just say, for example, for Gauntlet, the new Gauntlet mode, if you maybe wanted to make a best England team or something like that, I thought it'd be fun. So let's go through and break it down. In at the goalkeeper position, we're going to get Mr. Pickford in at 84 rated. Then we go over to the centre backs. Now, I haven't decided if we're going to do icons or not, but I wanted to maybe mix it up a little bit. So, because obviously we could just do, Bobby Moore and Ferdinand, you know what I'm saying? But I don't think I want to do that. I want to make it a little bit creative as well. So I'm just trying to have a think how we can do this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do like the best team, but also a team I would have fun with as well. So it's not necessarily just the highest rated in every position. But as a United fan, Ferdinand has to get in there. I mean, he just has to get in right there. And then on the left-hand side, just to keep it a little bit fresh, a little bit cheaper, stuff like that, we're going to make a really solid England team here for FIFA. I think we could go a little bit cheaper here. I think we can go with Tomori. I really do. Gomez is not bad as well, 74 pace. But Tomori's card looks really good. And I think if we're looking realistic, right, I like Tomori and Ferdinand in game as well. And with Ferdinand being so expensive, I think Tomori bringing it down makes a bit of sense there. And at the right back position, especially because he got his move, I think it would be cool to get Trent in the team, see how his card is as a Real Madrid card, just like nice 86 rated as well. Obviously, you got Bronze there, you got Carragher, you got Scott there. But I think Trent, that was a bad voice break. I think Trent's got a decent card there. So I'd like to use his card at right back and go from there. Obviously, Kyle Walker did get a massive pace nerf, so we're not going to have him as a priority anymore. The Spence card isn't too bad, but I like Trent's passing. I like his overall play there, so I'm going to use him there. In at the left back position, I think we have to go with Cole here. He's just simply better than the rest of the options by quite a margin, So I think 87 pace as a fullback, and just besides that, he's clear. He's clear on the left hand side, so we're going to get Mr. Cole in. So now you can see we've got a nice balance. We don't have just a whole icon defense. We have 2 icons and 2 golds in the defense, which is absolutely solid. In that DM position here, this is where it gets interesting once again, because I think this is what we should do. We should do 1 icon per thing. That's how we should do it. 1 icon per position. So centre backs, we get 1, and we get basically 1 for the fullbacks, 1 for the midfielders, 1 for the wingers, and stuff like that. So let's try that right now. Let's see what midfielders we have here. So in terms of midfielders, I think I actually like that rule I just made up, just to make it more interesting. I think Bellingham gets in a perfect scenario here. I think it's really, really important to get Bellingham in. Real quick, what I'm going to do here, just to see if there's any cams that we could maybe sneak in. Maybe if we do a 4-3-3-4, instead of a DM, because then we have a few more options at cam, because I'm looking at that Rooney card, Palmer, stuff like that. So for now, let's do a 4-3-3-2, because I like having 1 DM, 2 centre mids as well. So we have Bellingham there. In at the other centre mid position, we basically use an icon now, or something around that. So this is where it gets really mixy as well, because do we get Wayne Rooney as in a cam? Do we maybe get Gerrard as a DM? Lampard? Do we get Declan Rice in and then get someone more advanced? I don't know, man. It's quite interesting here. So what we're going to do, let's move over to our attack here and see how we're shaping it, because then it will allow us to work through our midfield. Because if we have Wayne Rooney up front, for example, things get interesting. So let's go across to the right-hand side here. Again, let's go to the right and left and see what we're working with. I think on the left-hand side, low-key, I actually like Foden there, to be honest with you. That's a shout as well. Having Foden there, there's a lot of options there. This is fun. Again, I know this is a random squad builder. I might not even do it like in the game, but it's just fun. It's just fun to do. When we're this close to FC, I just like making squads. It's just fun to do. So in at the right-hand side here, I mean, Cole's interesting. He's a hero. You have Kelly, 80, 87 rated, some really good stats there as well. I think James' card's pretty solid at the start. I really like Saka, though. I really like Saka's card in general. Couple of players, man. Couple of players, couple of options. So we got a few options here. I think, obviously, Beckham is really good, but I prefer him as a midfielder. Just 80 pace isn't quite up there. So for me, I like having high pace. Loki Kelly's really good. So if I have Kelly, James, I think this Cole card is kind of fire, you know what? We're going to go for Cole. Make a nice little creative team here. We're going to go for Cole. And then on the left-hand side, we are going to go for... I'm going to count the icon here. So instead of I can't get Barnes, I'm going to count the hero and the icon together. So I'm just to not be cheesy. You know what? I'm down for Marcus Rashford. Again, a United fan. So having Rashford, United player out on loan, that boy Marcus for the last 5 years, he's been one of my favorite players at the club. His card in FIFA is always ridiculous as well. I like it. I like that Marcus Rashford card. And then up front, because we've used our icon now, we have some beautiful options, by the way, here. We have some great options with Rooney, you got Owen, you got Lineker, Shearer. I definitely can put an icon instead of a fullback, but I'm going to keep it there. And I think what we're going to do is, I mean, there's a couple of options. We've got Watkins, Harry Kane, or Russo. I'm just going to go for Mr. Harry Kane. I mean, 92 shot, when you have that much pace around you as well, he'll be clinical in and around the box. So I really like it so far. It's a fun little team. It's not necessarily the most expensive or the best, but it's quite expensive and it's quite good. So it's just like the best team with a little bit of a twist that I prefer certain players here and there. You know what I'm saying? So now we go over to the midfield option. And I think what we can do here, like, is if we can get Declan Rice in, because he's actually pretty solid, yeah. But if I'm comparing him, there's a couple of players I'm looking at, and one of them is Loki Loftus-Cheek. But I actually zoom in a little bit, even though he's 80 rated, he's a good card. But I think having Declan Rice there as a CDM is solid. And then in that midfield, we have some options there. Now, I'm obviously a Scholes fanboy, of course. But in terms of FIFA right now, I'm looking at box to box, and what I'm looking at is everything. And I think that Gerrard card looks really good. I also think the Beckham card looks great. I mean, Beckham could be on free kicks as well. So you've got 80 pace in Beckham. He's got the most pace. He's got 85 shooting, which is cool. 92 passing with 85 dribbling. I think for a bit more of an attacking outlet, I low-key think Beckham's card might be the play. I really do. I think Beckham's card might be the play there. Now what we're going to do here is put Mr. Trent back in, because we did talk about having maybe maybe one in each line, icon or a special card. We might have to change Cole here or Rio. The only thing is, if I look at the downgrade from Cole, it's from there, right? So it's nothing really crazy. If I go to centre backs and get rid of Rio here, we still have some good options. You know, we could get Konsa in at 75 pace, 84 defending. I still think it's a pretty big downgrade. So I'm just trying to think. 74, 79, 73. I'm going to get rid of Rio to make it a nice little challenge where we can only have one hero or icon in each line. I like it. For the squad builders, that's what we're going to do. That's going to be the requirements. I like it a lot. We're only allowed one icon each line. One icon or hero each line. That way, we're going to get a lot of gold cards in, and we have to be smart with who we pick. I really like it. So that's going to be my England team. That's going to be my England team with golds and one hero or icon each line. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. What do you guys think? Let me know. Let me know. That was a fun video. That was a super exciting one. Yeah, let me know what you guys think. Do you guys agree with my team? Do you guys disagree? And who would you get in? Obviously, there's a lot of options there, so you're more than welcome to be creative. Let me know down in the comments. I would love to know your thoughts. And yeah, if you guys enjoy the video, make sure to drop a like and subscribe. We're trying to upload 2 times a day. So later on today, we're going to do maybe a Serie A squad builder, a cheap Serie A squad builder. That one's an exciting one because we're actually going to use that in the game when it comes out. So yeah, I hope you enjoy the video, and I'll catch you guys for another one later on today. Peace.